I did it. I fucking did it, didn't I? See, the mic's working this time. But I don't think... Is anything else working? Okay, now everything else is working as well. That's nice. It's nice when things will work eventually. Yeah, so... Last week, I am more than aware that I went an entire 2.5 hour stream, not realizing that for some fucking reason OBS had changed my microphone input for some reason. So I was talking a whole 2.5 hours and nothing was being recorded. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. It's a real shame too. You hear everything? Well, that's nice. All I hear is the regret of 1,000... Nah, not 1,000. Now I'm just exaggerating. But of a good few banger jokes that I actually managed to pull off last week. I was actually rather impressed with how I did last week. Only for it to mean fuck all in the end. So that was fun. Yes, really. I don't know why. It wasn't that it was muted. It was that OBS actually changed the what was causing input to the audio channel, the microphone audio check. And I don't know why. I didn't plug in any other microphone during, you know, the 2 days between that and the stream before it or anything, so it had no reason to assume I was going to use some other microphone. Just did it anyway. Because OBS is such a cool guy. I'd go to a party with him. Wait, I've got a better spell for that. Nice job, asshole. Gotta love OBS. Yep. Yep. Let's seduce this guy. If I can even see him. Seduced. Ah, my seduction doesn't work. Heck. I mean, understandable. Have a nice day. Why does it still have the effect on him though if he's not actually being charmed? Or calmed or whatever. My man, at this hour, on this day, localized entirely within Tamriel. Localized entirely within my bedroom. Okay. What did I actually just use on him? Charm. Charm is... Oh, that's right, because it's not a fucking... All I did was increase his opinion of me. That's helpful in combat. You know, you're bashing away at each other, doing your thing, you know, trying to kill the other person, but in the middle you stop and tell him a joke so he feels a little guilty about killing you in the end. That's what I just did there. Lovely. Where is the thing I'm looking for? I think very highly of you. Dead. Yeah. 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 Is that a pun because I'm a high elf? Alright, we gotta find some of his friends then. There's a friend. I'm out of mana. This is going well. Oh look, I got rid of all my... potions. Let's just ring around the rosy for a little while, and when I feel like it, I'll kill you. Sound good? Okay, good. Come on. Oops. Forgot that was a touch spell. Okay. Never mind, I got... I got a uppercut into the roof. Okay, this time let's not try seducing the vampire before he kills me. That's... I respect you and your opinions. Ugh. I know, what kind of liberal progressive shit is this? No, not protect, where's defend? Alright. Touch of rage. Just give him a touch of the old rage. You don't want him to do full rage, just a touch of the rage.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, he's supposed to be killing other people. Oh, I'm silenced. Well, they have a lot of spells that are useful to them. Not particularly to me. This is about as well as I thought this quest was gonna go. Okay. Yes, you go invisible, I will find your friends and turn them against you. Hey, he called you fat. Oh, I'm silenced again. God, silence lasts a long time as well. That's annoying. I wouldn't even be able to use the dispel spells on myself because I'm silenced. So I can't get rid of the silence. Fuck me. I should probably just get good. Fuck, why didn't I think of that? What a novel idea. Hey, the other said Twilight sucked. Go kill him. Thank you. Finally. Hey. And that's how you kill a coven of vampires. You tell them Twilight sucked. You didn't even have to lie. Oh, I forgot I left my... That was one funny thing that happened last time that wouldn't have been recorded, but I went to a party and accidentally left all my clothes there. So now I've got this shitty robes. Mum was very disappointed in me. As she usually is.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Ah, that one didn't last long. You want to kill your friend instead. Okay, that orc is a little strong. Funny that. Gotta go for the orc and try and take down as much of his health as I can while he's busy slaughtering his friends. Ah. Do you not see what your friend is doing to your other friend? Maybe that's more of a concern. No? No? Get the unarmed dude who came to work in his bathrobe. Ah, fuck. I need a absorb... Another thing I was trying to do last time was find an absorb health spell that I could do from a range. Because, as everyone knows, you know, mages brilliant close combat class. Orc, more like Dork, am I right? Yeah, more like Dorcas from Borkus. I'm silenced, fuck. Well then I'm fucked. My entire plan here... Oh, you killed him anyway. Didn't even have to frenzy him. But my entire plan here relies on not being silenced. Come on. Okay. There we go. Ah, fuck. There we go. Wait. Did I frenzy him or not? Who's he coming after? There we go. Yes, come on. Yes! And come on, just a couple more hits. Come on. Yes! Hey! Fucking did it! Late strats, boys! Oh, I was one hit away from dying there. I'm gonna save before anything. Fucking A. Oh. Now that is a party. Alright. Armor, need that. Actually, no, I want your armor. Mayroon's day gone, more like Orc Goons be gone, yeah. Don't need the random clothes. Steel. And then fur gauntlets and some nice shoes. That looks normal. Okay, that's all I had to do, right? Oh no, there's two more! The receding hairline gives you PTSD. Oh, I'm sorry there's no beanies in Oblivion. It wasn't really the fashion at the time. Why are they shouting down there? Where are you? Have they both gotten lost in their cave? Oh, that's cute. You'll make a beanie mod? Weak potion of personality. I don't need a weak potion of personality. My personality is already weak. That's just alcohol. Yep. Yep. Where am I going? Where are they? Nope. That's too weak. Not that way. Oops, I accidentally took a burn. I accidentally popped a bone. It's high school all over again. What? Where are they? getting out of bed is the second hardest thing in the morning. Yeah, the first hardest is just dealing with the fact that you woke up at all. Ah. The old ball and chain was the answer, you know what I mean? That'll remove morning stiffness. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Kill your friend. Who's doing anime screeches in the corner over there. Come on. Over here. Kill. I can't get through this one. Did my thing not work? Kill him. What the? Fat shamed? Who was fat shamed? I couldn't get through. Ah. That's okay, I can never get through. To anyone, ever. Oh, it might help if I healed myself. Game fat shaming me? Well, that would be a first. I'll be honest. I don't have a camera, I know, but if you could see me, you'd know fat shaming isn't a problem I have. Skinny Pete P. Alright, did it work? Yes. Finally. See, killing your friends is fun. Why am I stuck on? This is the most ridiculous. How do I keep ending up? No, no, you want to kill your friend. That is far more fun. Where's your friend? Come, kill. So after all of that, your plan is just punch me to death? What just killed you? I ran out of magic. What killed you? What is going on in this fucking game? I have no clue anymore. Are you what the kids refer to as beanpole? I am... No, my nickname was Stretch. I don't want arrows. Take those, I suppose. Worn faded note. This is important. My name is Gola Gromozgo. My companions' names are Aranalda, Nila Elfdoda, Vita Cassiana, and Uma Graka. The vampire Dratic died by our hands, but the price was dear. A whole £20. Those into whose hands we have fallen, we thank you, and pray for your favor. We served Lady Azura. Bring these, our last words, to her shrine. We praise her with the full fountain of our devotion. That's disgusting. Our destinies were written in the stars, that our souls and reason be slain, and our world lost forever. None can escape her fate, but let us be remembered at her shrine, and in the hearts of her servants. It is only by fate that any life ends, and only by chance that it is mine, not yours. That is so edgy. This really is a Twilight cult. I guess I really did do the world a favor by wiping these people out. It was a den of degeneracy. A degeneracy, if you will. Ooh, look at those picturesque mountains. And all there. What looks like dimples. You serve Nocturnal? Azura be damned. Nocturnal is, that's the, one who gives you the Nightingale armor in Skyrim, right? You're a simp for Nocturnal. Well, she never wears any pants as far as I could tell, yeah. Is it just me, or is Twitch becoming more simp as of late? Oh wait, I can't say that, can I? Well, that's the end of Quarren. But yes, that word's banned, isn't it? Shit. Enjoy this last stream. Words are words. And Twitch has a ban hammer. But, hi then. Oh no, anyways. Yeah, you gang up on that little guy. This isn't a hate crime. But, it's just me. My recommendation page is getting worse. Like, it's pretty normal for... There are so many streaming platforms that exist. I don't know why everyone sucks up to Twitch like it's the be-all and end-all. It's just because it's where everyone else is. It's just... pack mentality.
Thank you,
But the Twitch main... Oh,
their spirits are free, and henceforth above my shrine, 5 bright candles shall burn forever in memory of their sacrifice. For your service, take this token, that your deeds might be entered in the Book of Fate.
Neat. Azura thanked me for allowing her followers the peace of death. She rewarded me with Azura's star. Yeah, anytime. I have a Daedric artifact. Yeah. I've got a Daedric artifact. And guess what's inside it? No, I was saying... It's the Twitch main page. It's not unusual for it to be entirely... Like, all the recommended channels to be just entirely... personalities taking up the entire screen, right? Gamer girls, yeah. The big assets of gamer girls. But recently it seems to have doubled down. There seems to be some trend at the moment to be as naked as possible without getting banned. Now about like 3 of them are just girls who, yeah, you get it too. Have you seen about 3 channels of all the ones I get recommended to me? I always have a picture of the streamer as a girl who's not wearing a top at all. She's just painted over her tits. It's getting... Really is trying to find where the line ends here.
The next section of the
But I say
mystery of
simp
Darkseid
and I'll
is
be...
very difficult.
Get a warning.
I haven't deciphered the rest of
They
it
can be
yet.
naked on stream.
I hope you are making better progress.
While Ross Boomsocks is offline, and it's legit just bimbos doing shit I don't give a... Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Twitch Daddy.
I won't ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. I know all too well the depravity of the princes of Oblivion.
Nah, don't worry, I just
Are you
killed some
ready to
Twilight
join the
fans.
artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years.
That is Sean Bean. Didn't you know Sean Bean and Patrick Stewart are in Oblivion? I mean, Patrick Stewart has like 2 lines before he dies, but yeah, Sean Bean is wholly underutilized in this game. Such a waste of talent. But didn't know Dead Man Bean was in it. Yeah, he is. He's in it. He's looking at me like he wants to murder me.
Ah, Azura's star, as beautiful as all the tales tell.
Who's Ross Boomsocks?
You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Broomer, I think.
Okay. Your favorite Sean Bean lines is in Equilibrium? Tread softly, for you tread on my dreams. Yeah, I've seen that. This isn't the door. That's the door. Yeah, I've seen Equilibrium. Not for a while, though. Is that one of the passages he reads out of the book? So does that mean it's actually a quote from something else? Equilibrium is underrated? I don't know. I mean, the action is, you know... It's almost to the point of John Wick levels. Basically John Wick before John Wick. Which is interesting that it gets overlooked for that. But otherwise... Eh. Your favourite streamer? Ah, the dude whose beanie I wear to cover up. Oh, your beanie is merch? This entire time on your streams you've been shilling for someone else? Oh, hello.
I've just received word from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion gate has opened outside the city.
Well, you see him in a real rush.
It seems that the Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Bruma into motion. Since you've dealt with these gates before, I'd like you to help the Countess's guard close this gate. Once they've seen
I've dealt with one gate.
They should be able to handle any new gates on their own.
Yeah, they're all gonna die.
Captain Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City gate. He'll show you the Oblivion gate, although I doubt it will be hard to find.
Why does everyone look at me with such contempt? Every time someone stops talking, they just pull on this face of grimace as if I just shat in their cereal.
You should rendezvous with Captain Bird immediately. The sooner
Captain Bird? Okay. Bird is the word. Yeah, he's reading 8 Wishes for the Claws of Heaven. Never actually heard of that. But of course you know that off by heart. Streamer merch, let's go. When are you getting merch? When's the Raptor beanie going on sale? That hairline is less than a year. He's jealous that you still have hair. After the stream overhaul. So will it take all 100 days to get that overhaul underway? What do you got left? 98? You're on your way, mate. You're on your way. Maybe it's pretty complicated stuff. Oh, really? You, trying to do some interesting stuff, huh? Today is day 3. Yeehaw. Custom gift bot. Ah, so people can say things in chat and it'll play a GIF on stream. That doesn't look too bad. You guys can deal with that.
Thanks for coming. Since we had
You're
the hero
welcome.
of Kavach available, I didn't think it made sense to try this on our own the first time.
Well, I tried it on my
We're
own the
ready
first
when you
time.
are.
You'll be
Just
fine.
say the word and we'll
In
follow
fact, you're
you
not
to
alone. You've got
Hellspawn
far more
Gate.
people than I had. Fine, whatever.
All right, give me a minute to talk to the men. Everyone's a bit jumpy right now.
Well, their acrobatic skill must be really high then. Badum tish.
All right, boys, listen up. We've got to close that gate over there.
Good speech.
Nobody likes the idea of going into that thing, but it's our job, and we're going to do it. If we don't, Bruma ends up a smoking pile of rubble, like what happened at Kavach. And that's not going to happen here, not while I'm captain of the guard. Boor, Soren...
Okay, we'll get another captain of the guard.
Stay outside and kill anything that comes out of that gate. Let's show these bastards how we do things in Bruma. We'll make you right.
Okay, have fun, boys. Oh, wait here. Me and the lads will have a drink. We'll crack open a cold one. Will you go into hell? So what's up?
So far, so good.
Oh, you think? Oh, yeah, it was a good plan of mine, wasn't it? Just sit back and wait. 10 seconds in, he's already so proud of my accomplishment. Alright, fine. Oh, they came out. And they're going back in. Nah. Let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll. I'm not the best sweets roll on Skyrim.
So far,
Swollen Greymane has that honor. All I ask for is a good icing. All I ask for is a fair flavor. So you're following me? Okay. Alright, off you go. Go do your thing. Don't you-
stay sharp.
Good swordsmanship. 3 swings of the air, and then 2 of the actual monster.
I've got that one.
Good 3-to-2 ratio there.
Will you fall down and hit that? Here comes another. Ooh.
Did one of you die already?
Sharp.
It's going well.
Take that.
We've come across, what, 3 imps? And one of you is already down? I get the feeling I'll be finishing this myself.
I've got that one. That's the best you can do. I've got
Oh, I hate these fucking things. Fucking indestructible turrets.
I'll send your. Whoa.
Feel free to swing your sword, mate. This is just pathetic. It's just... Shame about that guy, huh? Maybe next time you'll get someone who actually has held a sword before in his life. Or at least knows the mechanic of swing and kill. Or swing equals kill. Can you stop playing with the wildlife and hurry up? Fine, whatever. Catch up when you can. Oh good, someone who could actually do some damage came along. Oh, bloody. What's going on there? Fuck you. Stupid plants.
Look out!
Oh look, I leveled up.
Stay sharp. Oh!
Place your bets. My money's on the big one. It's not actually what I was expecting. Good job, I suppose.
Look out! This is the part where
It just looks like I'm giving him a back rub. You take this, asshole. Oh, a little lower? Yeah, sure, mate. I don't know, maybe if we give all of Mehrunes Dagon's army a good back rub, they'll just get out all that internalized aggression. And if that doesn't work, we'll give him a good dick rub.
here comes another one.
Dagon is a little bitch. I mean, you're not wrong. Have you ever played this game to completion before? Or like with the main story? If he's so powerful, why is he always asking mortals to do shit for him? Because the most powerful people never do anything on their own. That's not how it works. If you're one of the most powerful beings in the world, you've got to have weak goons to die in your place. And only then can you deal with the hero yourself. It's just being powerful 101. Once? Did you get to the point where you could just like you get to the end of the main story and your character is built well enough that you actually can get Mehrunes Dagon down to like 1 health? He can't die, he's programmed not to die, but you can practically kill him. Where are you running? Where are you running? Elder Scrolls Online story was so cringe. It was just Dagon making others do things until you bitch slap him out of existence. That's an MMO story for you. But wasn't that, Molag Bal? Yeah, that was Molag Bal. Molag Balsack. Oh wait, it was. Quarren's always right about fantasy lore. Just trust me. Yeah, my brain go brrr. My brain go brrr on anything that isn't related to some stupid fact I shouldn't know about a fantasy franchise. Alright, Dagon, maybe you get a bad rap from me. was a bit premature. Where are we going? This just points to you. You're not my objective. Wait, are you my objective?
This is no place I ever wanted. No, we can do this. We have to do this. I'm glad you're here.
You're glad I'm here. I haven't done fuck all.
What's our next move? Lead on.
Okay. Now give me your dagger. Never used Mehrunes' razor. I mean, I get that in these games you hit a lot, but still a 1% chance to kill is like... at the end of the day, it's still a dagger. Doesn't do much on its own when it's not insta-killing. The enchant to insta-kill is 1%, yeah. Where am I going? Where's the door? Show me the door. There it is. Pat. Just giving him a pat on the shoulder. You can do it. Jeez, pick up your fucking weight. Why am I doing everything? The Ordinator perk overhaul mod makes daggers actually cool again. What's the Ordinator perk overhaul mod? I said Odinator. Is that a dagger that kills Odin? Because I'll take 5. Removes the OG perk trees and adds their own. Ah. Essentially way cooler stuff than just increased damage by 20% 5 times. Yeah, that's fair. I saw a video recently going through how a lot of some of those perks work. And for ones that just have like a stat increase, you'd be surprised what like caveats there are in the like in the coding behind them. So I think one of them was like, if you, there's no point completing any of the, either of the armor skill trees in Skyrim, because the perks that just increase their, what is it, increase, fuck, what was it? There was something that decreased the damage done to you, but it would only come into play after the game had already calculated the damage reduction from the armor itself, and it was a percentage reduction after the fact. So that means, like, after damage reduction, and you're only taking, like, if it's 10%, you think, oh, 10% off every hit. But it's no, it's 10% off, like, what's already 10% of the hit. Because damage reduction has already been calculated before that. If you know what I mean, if I explain myself properly there, probably not. The trees split off multiple times, and one-handed is split between weapons, and have entire trees for each weapon type. But yeah, that's good. Not just swords, crit, axe, bleed. Armor increase your rating so you take less damage, so the skill goes up slower. It's so dumb. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what is this? Average. Don't have a thing for that. Do you have a key? You do. Bird and I have reached the sigil stone. Big bird. Why is it in yellow? Go Big Bird. Kill all the demons. Big Bird's got demons inside his head. Ah, oh, dude. I don't know. I just got Disney Plus recently because they had an offer on it. Like, I used up my 1 free month like last year during lockdown, and I was annoyed that they had all the Muppets movies, which was cool, but the only shows they had were like the recent like mini-series ones they made after Disney had already gotten involved. But I got a deal on Disney, like a 25% off a month of Disney Plus, so I decided to get it again. And they've actually added the original series, the original Muppets show. So I'm so psyched. I'm gonna finish up WandaVision and then I'm watching OG Muppets, man. He's definitely got someone inside him. Yeah. I actually legit love the Muppets. Who doesn't? They're fucking great. Jim Henson's fucking genius. Nobody ever believes me when you say that. Why? The Muppets are genuinely fucking great. The films were fucking great. Treasure Island, the Christmas Carol, Treasure Island, and the original Muppets movie was great. Even the new ones weren't that bad. They were pretty good. That one. Most Wanted was good. Not that.
Here comes another one.
WandaVision single-handedly got... WandaVision is pretty good so far. I think I just finished episode 4. I finished Mandalorian season 2 yesterday. That wasn't as good as the first season for the most part. It had that obviously pretty fan servicey ending, which was cool, but you almost dropped a massive spoiler for WandaVision. You actually gave up on Mando season 2. Yeah, I can understand. It's season 1 but done again. It's not really. I'm getting kind of sick of the cringy, like, theatrical dialogue that they use in that show. Some lines and the way the actors delivered it is just like, oh wow, it brought the bodies back, isn't that nice? Some of the lines are just cringy. Wait, where'd your armor go? No, you're still wearing your bottoms. Where did you get that coat from? The fuck? I don't get a nice luxury coat every time I close an Oblivion portal. What the fuck? How did he do that? He's not even Big Bird anymore. He's not yellow. Wow. Thanks, Oblivion. I was so gypped. Stopped at episode 3, just burnt out. Yeah. I'm sick of all the Jedi shit. Like, I wanted a gritty bounty hunter show. Yeah. And Ahsoka Tano wasn't exactly as interesting as she was in the Clone Wars. It was just like fan service. Without any depth.
What's going on with you?
All the unnecessary callbacks to old characters and references. Yeah, I still kind of confused why one character came back and helped out. Didn't seem to fit his character at all. You can write new shit, guys. Don't be scared. Yeah. No, it's Disney. Gotta cash in on everything that was already made. Do I have to talk to him? Oh, you got spoiled on Boba. Yeah. It's not even a cameo. He actually becomes like an integral character for no reason. Like, he comes back to get his armor. He gets his armor. And then he's like, yeah, I'll help you out. Why not? I have no reason to. I don't care about you. In no medium in the past, not the original films, nor the prequels, nor the Clone Wars, have I shown any interest in Mandalorian culture. But sure, I'll just be an honorable dude now and help you out because I said I would, even though you never agreed to it, and then I just took the armor myself. So fucking weird. I don't care that much anymore. Yes, the man that slaughtered Smee and Owen. He good now. Who the fuck is Smee and Owen? But yeah, 3 more episodes of WandaVision, which is cool, and then Muppets. It's gonna be a good fucking month. Uncle Owen from the Moisture. Boba did that? I never knew that.
Sir.
I thought that was just stormtroopers.
Have you helped? Good work. Captain Bird and his guardsmen should be able to handle any additional gates, at least for now. But the Bruma Guard cannot defend the city indefinitely. The Daedra of Oblivion are innumerable. The guardsmen of Bruma are not. We need to gather what allies we can before Bruma is hopelessly besieged. If the Mythic Dawn manages
Their last
to
attempt
open
to
a great
besiege
gate
Bruma
here,
was
the
like
city will need a stronger
3
garrison
imps.
for there to be any hope of defending it.
Don't think we should worry too
You
much.
should speak to the rulers of the
It's the
other
most
cities of
pathetic
Cyrodiil,
invasion I've ever seen.
as well as the Elder Council. Ask them to send aid to Bruma before it is too late.
Playing Valhalla and this giant guy grabs me and yeets me into a tree, and I was stuck in a falling animation in the middle of the tree while everyone shot me with arrows. Valhalla. Is that... I feel like I've heard of that recently. Is that new? Is that like early access or something at the moment? They were flamethrowered. The only character that has a flamethrower was Boba. And in the Bounty Hunter lineup, Vader points at Boba and specifically says no disintegration. Circumstantial
Martin.
evidence at best. It's not really definitive.
You should speak to the rulers of Cyrodiil as soon as possible.
What's my actual fucking quest? He suggested that I try to obtain support from the other cities, so I can persuade the Elder Council or the guilds.
Danger to Bruma is growing by the
Fine. Let me level up first. Empire didn't have flame troopers until First Order.
Hail.
Suppose. Oh, I can't use that one. Everyone hails me, but I'm not allowed to sleep here. Everyone calls me sir, but if I lie my fucking head down, suddenly I'm no better than a criminal. Can I come in here?
Good evening, sir.
Where can I fucking sleep? This is my bed. Nope. Dude, imagine having this room and seeing this room right next door. It's like being in the floor directly underneath the penthouse in a hotel. Hello, lazy guy. What are you doing today? Either way, it implies Boba at least has a reputation for disintegration, which makes him very naughty. Not according to Mandalorian. He's good boy. Best of best. Alright, let's go to fucking Imperial City then. You just played some Oblivion? Neat. Did you have fun? I am playing without using any combat skills. The only skills I use for combat are
welcome in the Imperial Palace.
alteration, mysticism, illusion, and restoration. Oh, good to hear you had fun.
From the Blades, did you say? Joffrey sent
I
you?
didn't say anything, I just
What's
tapped
this
you on the
about?
shoulder.
Quickly now.
Okay, man. Maybe get off the fucking speed.
This is terrible news. Under normal circumstances, I would dispatch a legion or two to Bruma immediately. But the circumstances are not normal, are they?
Yeah, it's an
I've
off
been
day, so I think I can let
busy
Bruma
for
burn to the
weeks,
ground.
But the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed. Besides, I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces.
Oh no, not a political
The
crisis.
cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for
When you're
themselves
literally
for the
being
time
invaded by the fucking demon world. Wouldn't want anyone to be slightly dissatisfied. It's like American politics at the moment.
I have things to attend to.
Did I see the Mortal Kombat movie trailer? No, I didn't. I'm not a Mortal Kombat person. Like, does it look good? Does it look like any better than the other fighting game movies they've made in the past? Is it just more cheesy one-liners and... What race are you? I'm a high elf. Yeah, dank elf. Elf of the 420th Nation. It looks sick as fuck, really? The director has a passion for the game lore. There's game lore? I always surprised when I hear about Mortal Kombat having anything more than a very contextual story. When the movie is accurate to the lore. Video game movies are fucking shit. Not always. There's been some good ones in the past. Yeah, bruh, the MK lore is super deep. The gore is just pulling the normies. Where am I going?
Well met.
Never saw Detective Pikachu either. No, what was a good video game movie? Warcraft wasn't too bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't too bad.
Hello.
Oops. I'm gonna get in trouble for this, am I? Nope, cool.
Go ahead.
Castlevania made for a pretty decent anime. Pokemon is always good. So you're admitting that there is a good video game movie out there, then, if it's the Pokemon one.
There were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
Goblins.
What time is it? Oh, that's right, this guy's a vampire. He only comes out at night. Sonic was Pog 2. Never saw the Sonic movie either. You saw it twice and bought the Blu-ray? Wow, must have been
Hi there.
something. It's kind of weird they made him an alien. And Schwartz nails it.
Let's hear it.
I mean, don't know too much about Sonic lore, but I suppose you're right.
Go ahead.
And I know Witcher is more based on the books than the games, but fucking hell, that show is great. Where is that fucking marker leading me? To that door. Do I really have to break into this place to just talk to the...
Hello.
Let's give it another hour. Fuck, I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna go to one of the other ones. Why would I go to Kavash? That place burned down. I thought Green Hill Zone was on Earth as well. I thought Sonic was like a experiment, science experiment. Shadows the experiment. Yeah. Shows what I know. This bothers... Ah, Because you're unmarried. That's why the chair was off to the side.
I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers.
How have you not heard of me by now?
I would like to send help to Bruma.
You're literally
but I
the next
cannot
town over from
forsake
Kvatch.
Anvil's defenses
And I'm
without
called the
Oblivion
hero of
gate
Kvatch.
open outside the city. Goodbye.
Okay. Oh, thank you for saying goodbye so sweetly after all of that. No, I will not help you! But come see me later. Yeah, this guy always has that effect. Why is there a fucking thing there now? What is with these fucking objective markers? And all the other ones have disappeared. I have to fucking close more. We've gotten to the point of Oblivion where they ask you to just do stuff in the world before you can continue with the main quest.
Hello.
Alright. Gotta close more Oblivion portals before people will help me. Side quest city. I don't know shit about Sonic the Hedgehog, but I can tell you all the inaccuracies in the Warcraft movie if anyone cares. And some of the inaccuracies in the Witcher show actually now, since I've been reading the books. About halfway through the 4th one at the moment. Yeah, hit me with them. Alright, so. Oh, Maik. Bye, Maik. Alright, so. For start, have you seen the Warcraft movie, Raptor? I have. We discussed Warcraft yesterday. Right! Right. You've got to forgive me. Yesterday was a fucking long day for me. I wasn't home. I remember complaining about my internet because I wasn't home. I was pet sitting for someone out in the fucking edge suburbs. And I was there like from 10 AM to like almost 1 AM looking after those dogs before I could go home. So yeah, yesterday is kind of a long blur. Alright. So, for one thing, most obvious one, Dalaran, not a flying city yet. Dalaran was firmly grounded in the First War. Secondly, Gul'dan was never that open about his involvement in the campaign of either the First or Second War. He was called the head of the Shadow Council. The Shadow Council, they ruled from the shadows. People followed War Chief Blackhand, not Gul'dan directly. What else was there? Can't remember what happened in that film. Oh, obviously, there was no indication of the presence of the light when Khadgar and Lothar fought Medivh in the actual story. Nor of the Golem, obviously, that was just made for the film. Oh shit, he does a lot of damage. Bloodhoof movie, when? Oh, that would be cool. Underrated characters, those are. Oh yeah, then there's Garona didn't kill King Rin because they were trapped. I mean, Garona killed King Rin within Stormwind. That final siege on the Dark Portal never happened. Garona killed King Rin because she was actually mind controlled by the Shadow Council. And supposedly, you know, later on you find out also Yogg-Saron. Kian Bloodhoof is an absolute unit. Oh, he totally is. He is. I wish Kian was my dad. Wish I could beat Bane. Daddy Hoof. Yes, keep swinging away. Eventually you'll get me. There you go. Good job. Don't know too much Alliance lore since you didn't play Warcraft until WoW. Warcraft 3 was like one of my first games ever that wasn't educational and wasn't on... Oops. Wasn't on... My first PC game that wasn't educational. Warcraft 3 was. And 99% of your tunes are Horde. Yeah, I'm mostly a Horde guy too. You never got into Warcraft 3 because you were super bad at it? Well, so was I. But I don't know. When you're young and you don't have that many games to play, you end up playing a lot of the games you just suck at. Despite that. Although I can still remember the cheat codes used in Warcraft 3 that I'd used to get through the campaign when I was a kid. Greed is good for money. And, fuck. I should know what the God Mode one is. You dig RTS games now, but back then you were fucking stupid. Oh, I'm still fucking stupid, but I dig Warcraft 3. Warcraft 3 is doable because, at normal, it's very routine. Should I go in here? It's very routine. The enemies always just send small groups of units periodically at your base. For like every campaign mission. They're not really... There's not really any AI to them. Like there is if you played like a custom match. Also, another thing. Oh, actually no, wait, never mind, that was correct. I was about to say that Blackrock Mountain wasn't called Blackrock Mountain yet, but it actually was. It was a coincidence that Blackrock Mountain happened to be called that when the Blackrock Orc clan came by it. Oh, the other obvious one, obviously Lothar never had a son. That was made up entirely so he could have an emotional arc in the movie. Oh, and he never has any kind of romantic relationship with Garona. It's actually Medivh and Garona who have a romantic relationship. Gonna have a shower and grab some food. No worries. See you later. Will you also be starting your stream soon? Five or six. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll finish up at 5:30 as usual. And I'll come patronize your venue. Your fine establishment. I'll be honest, not much is going to happen here for a while. This challenge is really boring, as I've been finding out. This would have been better as like an edited video with all this shit cut out rather than a stream. I'm gonna probably could do the Mages Guild questline so I can actually unlock some spells to make this possible. But I mean, I'm doing too badly. I could probably... You know what, I'm gonna have to do a few Oblivion portals, so I could probably just run through these and go straight up and take the stone to close the thing. Alright, where's the door? No, that's not the door. There's the door. I was worried I came out of the same place I entered then. Geez, and who said these Oblivion portals would be hard? Okay. Fail and fall. I can't do both in one day. Pick one. I'll either trip over and win this fight, or I'll fail, but I'll remain standing. It's an obvious choice, of course, but you know. I'm all about variety and options. And plants that fart. What do you say? Well, I made it to the tower. If there's no locked doors, then this will be really easy. I'm a journeyman of restoration. Cool. Neat. Doesn't really make a difference what you call me. I'm using the spells or I'm not. I'm Valhalla and chill right now. Wait, is Valhalla that new survival game or something? I think I've heard about it. Wait, do I want to take the portal? No, this took me down. I want up. Not down. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Oh, looks like they can't use those doors. Oh no, they're just lagging behind because I went through so many of them. Like a fucking kid. Oh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Ah, I swear there's another game being released recently that was just called Valhalla. It's confusing. Is Assassin's Creed Valhalla good? The last Assassin's Creed game I played was Unity, and I never finished it for obvious reasons, but I always wondered if Assassin's Creed... Like, I know they went more RPG after that. I always wondered if Valhalla felt like an Assassin's Creed game, because they started to take away some of the RPG mechanics, didn't they? Sort of returned to the original form. You're afflicted? Addicted. So it feels like an Assassin's Creed game, like what, maybe more like the originals? Or is it? There's the town, it's too foggy. Yeah, it does. Cool. Good, I'm glad. My favorite Assassin's Creed games are still the originals. The first generation of like 1, 2 and Brotherhood. Those are where it's fucking at. And I guess Revelations as well a bit. The 3, 4 Rogue generation was pretty good too, but not nearly as good as the originals. And then obviously, yeah, I never really played the Unity Syndicate generation, and never played the Origins Odyssey generation at all. What am I doing? I want to go to Castle Anvil. I loved Revelations too. Revelations was hit and miss for me. There were some things about it I loved. I liked the setting. Constantinople. Or was it Istanbul? It was Istanbul by then. Constantinople/Istanbul was a great fucking setting. But otherwise, also some of those challenge runs were pretty cool. The ones for the discs. I didn't like the look of the characters. Ezio looked like he went for a full facial reconstruction, including like his skull shape, and it just bothered me.
Please, by all means.
What? By all means what? When people's weird fascination with the hook blade was... well, it was weird. Because most of the function, except for like the throws that you could do to people, or like rolling over people and throwing them, or the zip lines, the hook blade had exactly the same functionality as the climbing glove or the or Ezio's high jump ability in the second game. So that was a weird thing that people raved about, and I just didn't understand why. Alright, fine, I'll just wait here until tomorrow morning, eh? Maybe you'll show up for fucking work, Countess. Hey dude, sorry I'm late. I didn't get the notification that you went live. Yeah, did my notification come up on your Discord? Because I don't think my last one on Friday did.
Hello there.
Hello. That's okay. Still got another about an hour and 10 minutes.
You sure gave those damn
But nothing
people
particularly
what
interesting
for.
is happening.
It makes us all feel better to have someone... I've heard that you've closed the Oblivion gate outside, with Anvil safe for the...
Okay, please tell me yeah, it's in the Discord. Okay, cool. You loved AC2 and 3. Yeah, 3 was good as well. AC3 got shit on for some reason, but I always thought it was really good. I always preferred 3 to 4. Alright. Surely that's enough. Surely I don't need anyone else. Ah, fuck. Your phone just didn't go off? Nah, that's okay. That happens. Sometimes I get notifications for other people's streams, sometimes I don't. My annoying thing is that for some reason, like I've never used this because I have the Twitch app running on my phone, like at all times. The mobile live dashboard thing where you can manage your channel from your phone. I always get a notification on that for my phone, for that. But not until like half an hour into every stream. So I keep thinking I'm getting a text or something because I hear the vibration on my phone. And I go and look at it and it's like, it's just telling me that I've gone live. So yeah, it's old news. Thanks, Twitch.
I can't believe it. Oh, you've come. I warn you, though. Take a...
I couldn't get into the last one, but Valhalla is amazing. Really into Viking gods and mythology. That is pretty good. So it makes the game much better, yeah. Your phone is a closeted homosexual. Thanks, Todd. Thanks, Odin. I'll be sure to let it know.
Are you ready?
No, I don't. How many fucking people do I have to visit? Maybe you can talk to this guy now. Without breaking and entering.
Greetings.
No, it still wants me to go up there. What the fuck? How am I supposed to talk to this guy if he's behind a locked door, though? I'd be trespassing if I opened it. What is it? Very hard. I couldn't unlock it anyway. Fucking hell. Can't put this game down. I already put like 15 hours in.
Hey.
Cool. It's good to hear. So when I get around to it in like 5 years, because I'm looking forward to a good time, can I talk to someone else about this?
I'm Hal Lears.
Where is he?
Oh.
Maybe if I wait till like 3 in the morning or something. 50 hours in and 20% done? Fuck me. It's a good kind of grind like the original ACs were. What do you mean grind? Since one of the original ACs a grind. Already got legendary armor. Is he coming or what? This guy is so rude. The world is literally like burning to death right now and he's fucking sleeping in. Weapons and armor and skill. I would call those a grind. They were a good sort of collection sort of process, but I feel like grind's the wrong word for that. Wait, can I go in here? Is this... No, I can't go in here. I have no way of seeing this guy. I have to talk to this guy, but there's no way I can talk to him. Let's go level up.
Hello.
I always forgot this castle was like outside of town. Like, I know innkeepers have got to be sort of ready for guests at any time of night, but do you imagine just having your bed out in, like, the main dining room of your inn?
Please. I have... Excellent. I'm sure.
Think-
Go upstairs.
People be eating their meals and watching you sleep.
Goodbye.
Interesting.
I'd do it.
Go on.
Didn't say anything. What the fuck? Where's my room? Wait, why is it not trespassing to go? I gotta stop asking questions of this game. It's getting weird. I can't sleep with enemies nearby. What? I think this game is just breaking before my fucking eyes. NPCs I need to talk to, but I can't. No enemies in this entire fucking cell, but apparently they're nearby and I can't sleep. What are you talking about? Good. I paid for this bed. I expect a bed. Fuck off. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's gonna take forever, this playthrough. I'm always underpowered, and the moment I start making any progress, the game just breaks to stop me. Fucking A. It's committed, I'll give it that. Where else? Let's go talk to these people then.
Good to see you.
Is the best armor like done through parkour challenges and stuff like that? Like it was in the originals? Because those were awesome. Or is it loot drops like the newer games?
I wish I could help. But with the
Yeah.
you too.
Close the Oblivion gate. Is Chris Hemsworth in the game? Chasing codex pages. Sick. I kept hearing people say they thought Valhalla was mediocre, so I was worried it was just like copied and paste Assassin's Creed game with none of the soul, you know what I mean? It's similar to the others. That's a very blanket statement, Odin. Assassin's Creed has been a bunch of different things over the years. There's several generations of it, like I was just saying before. There's the best generation, which was the AC1 through Revelations, and there was the 3, 4 and Rogue generation, which was a lot similar but sort of just modernized. Then there was the Uni Syndicate generation that nobody fucking played. And then there was the RPG generation of Odyssey and Origins. So which one is it similar to? Or most similar to? Why did I feel like I just didn't make any progress? I entered a cave, walked 2 steps and exited the cave again. Where am I going? Over there, right? How do I get over there? What's over here? Why am I... Am I coming to lance this boil or something? Oh no, there's a bridge. It's just a bridge with a huge fucking bloody boil in the middle of it. It's my sort of architecture. Base all your structures over after disgusting bodily dysfunctions. Hey, there's a gate on this side too. What the fuck? Oh, I have to go all the way around. I don't have to go in that tower to get to that tower, do I? How many steps are there in this recipe guide to taking down an Oblivion gate? I've walked in a huge circle. I want to go over there. Maybe there's some way. Maybe there's a way to open the gates in this game, in this tower. I wish there was some Oblivion elevator music for this. Fucking grunge rock or something. Goth rock. I don't know, what would fit Oblivion? Alright, this looks promising. I've opened a gate. Cool. Which gate did I open? That one. Did I open the other one by any chance? Didn't open a gate, I opened all the gates. Things game. Excuse me. Fuck, I hate when people walk slowly in front of you. Especially so when it's a fucking demon from hell walking slowly in front of you. That'll probably be my hell when I die. Just being trapped by... For eternity, being trapped behind a slow walker on a narrow footpath. And now it's just crashed. Fucking A. Thanks, Oblivion. I wonder how much progress I just lost. This is one cursed playthrough. Nothing is working properly at all. I'm either not recording fucking microphone, or the game is literally fucking cracking under the pressure of me playing. Okay, didn't lose too much progress, good. One thing you do have to give this game is at least it made the opening logos and stuff skippable. So it didn't take that long to get back into the game. You were reporting some fuckwit? There's the door. There's the door. I wonder if this challenge was necessary at all. I mean, obviously there will come a quest where you do have to kill someone to complete them, so you're forced to engage in combat, but I'm being surprised how much of this game's main questline that I could just run through. There's actually very few quests to kill anything, considering Oblivion portals can just be closed by clicking on one thing at the top of the tower. Just like that. Do I really have to do one for every fucking town? This is gonna take fucking forever. I got McDonald's for dinner again last night. I went to the same place I went last time that was really good. Except I made the mistake of going during peak hour. So I went for a drive-through at peak hour. So automatically the food is just 10 times worse. And they didn't get my order right. That's just... You go through Macca's drive-through during peak hours of like sort of like 6, 7 in the evening, you are guaranteed to get a shitty meal.
It was you that... Thank... Bye.
I went there and I queued up in my car and I asked for the Aussie Angus in a meal and nuggies with sweet and sour sauce and the frozen grape Fanta Deluxe, just the frozen grape Fanta with the ice cream on top, and got the frozen Coke instead of frozen Fanta. And I got to the window and they said, oh, even though it's on our menu, we're not doing the Aussie Angus anymore. So I was like, oh, okay, I've got to come up with a new fucking burger on the top of my head. Right, what's the barbecue version? I know there's like a barbecue version of it. And there was, and it was disappointing. As you'd expect.
Yes?
Like, why was I allowed to go through to the payment area if my order wasn't fucking valid? Like, why wasn't I stopped at the speaker box where the menus are and said, no, you can't order that? Why did I have to drive on away from the menus? I mean, obviously because it was peak hour and they just wanted me to fucking move. Drive to the payment window where there are no menus.
I don't have time. My first responsibility is to the people of
And
Chenor. With an...
I've got to do it again. How many of these do I have to do? Can I just go back to
Farewell.
Cloudwall Temple and say I got all I can? Is that possible? Let's see. Yeah, but the other thing is they gave me the wrong straw too. Like, I'm all for them making those, using those new cardboard straws, like the non-plastic ones, the ones that are actually like biodegradable or recyclable. Except they don't have a version of that for the frozen drinks like they do for the plastic ones. What epic gameplay did you miss? I've just decided to run through every Oblivion gate and just take the stone at the top without bothering to do anything else.
The second item is the counterpart to the first.
Oh, I didn't have to do any of that. I could have just moved on.
Be sure
That was a good use of 40 minutes.
So, the armory, but your efforts are starting to pay off. But I still fear that Bruma will fall before you can.
Why?
Tell us, guide you.
No, I'm moving on. I'm doing the other quest. But yeah, they don't have the environmental friendlier straws for the with the little spoon on the end for the frozen drinks. So I was just trying to drink a frozen drink with a regular straw, even though you're supposed to sort of scoop them, especially when there's ice cream on top. So eventually, all the ice cream just melted into the ice, the frozen Coke, because I was too busy eating the rest of my meal to go and get my own fucking spoon for my fucking drink. It was weirdly more frozen than they usually are as well. It's less slushy and more sort of a block of ice. You got a frozen drink from the movies and they gave you a paper straw. Within seconds the straw was vaporized into the drink. Yeah, that was almost my experience as well. Yeah. Like, I'm all in support of using the paper straws for environmental reasons, but yeah. If an even better alternative would come along soon, I wouldn't complain either. I don't get frozen drinks at the cinemas. It's a guarantee that you have to drink it quickly in order to enjoy it at its best. But drinking a drink too quickly in like a 3-hour movie means you have to leave halfway through to go to the bathroom. It's a trap. You went to lift the straw and realized the bottom half had just melted like the Terminator into. Oh. Did it taste? Did it change the flavor of the drink? Like, did you get to the bottom and suddenly start noticing it was more cardboardy? Like what happens with the popcorn? Like all the butter and salt and stuff just melts into the bottom of the box, and it starts to change the flavor of the popcorn itself dramatically. Starts to taste like the cardboard it's surrounded in. I hate that. It was just eat the top part of the popcorn box and leave the last 10%. So you left the drink there for a few minutes laughing at it, and then it all clumped up and became hard and was literally undrinkable. Ah, dude. Yeah, I'd never get a frozen drink for a fucking film. It's just asking for trouble. If you can hear my dog barking in the background, it's because she has a rival. There's like a, I don't know what it is exactly. It looks like a sort of pit bully type thing that lives like 3 houses up, and that pit bull gets like, I guess I don't know what the family that live there, but I know I think they're a married couple at least. And I guess the wife doesn't work because she works from home or something still. Because the dog gets like 4 or 5 walks a day, and every time it does, my dog has an absolute fit. We don't know why. I mean, she doesn't really do this for any other dog. It's specifically this one dog that she hates with a fucking passion. We don't know why exactly. It's not like it's a threat or anything, like it is a pit bull. But this pit bull is like... must be at least like 15 years old. It has like... one... or maybe two like stump legs. Not stump, bad legs. And it just, every time it goes for a walk, it just sort of hobbles along. So it's... Now my dog usually loves bigger dogs as well. She never really thinks of them as threats. She hates smaller dogs. She loves bigger dogs. But there's just something about this pit bull. Maybe she's envious that the dog gets like 4 or 5 walks a day. She just wants to express that every time it walks by. Like, how fucking dare you? If my owners don't take me for 1,000,000 walks a day, then yours shouldn't. It's unfair. Hello. Bye-bye. She's still fucking going. It's such a pathetic sight too. Like this old-ass dog limping along, and my dog having a bloody seizure to try and get at it. And the other dog's just looking at it. Because to be honest, if a fight was to break out between my dog and the old broken pit bull, I'd still put my money on the fucking pit bull. My little Jack Russell Terrier wouldn't be able to do shit. Ghosts. Oh no. You see, you'd think it'd be a funny prank to close the door on a ghost like that, but it's a fucking ghost. Should just be able to go through. Can I frenzy a ghost? Do ghosts get angry at each other? Let's find out. They do not. I am fucking useless here. Oh wait, I have to kill ghosts to get through this door, don't I? Is that a thing? No, it isn't. Never mind. Why would this game require me to do anything to beat it? Oh, never mind, here it is. What do I have to do? This may take a while. You've always wanted to punch a ghost in real life? That is a sad ambition, considering the reality. I do have to do something here. Because it would either prove or disprove ghosts. True. Wait, no, how would it disprove ghosts? If you... I don't know, if you enter a cold room and you think a ghost is there, you either punch it and it lands and it proves it, or you punch the fucking air and you've proved nothing other than you have serious mental deficiencies. If people are like, the ghost is right there moving shit and you start swinging, and nothing fucking happens, nothing's proved or disproved. Equals bust. You should be a scientist, Raptor. I feel like it's right up your alley. You little thing. I can live with that. Why do I have to... Can I heal through it? Surely. Oh no, there's actual just invisible wall. You have many hypotheses? For ghosts, do you? Really? Do share. Or do you want to save them for your stream when you can explain them thoroughly? Just don't start them until I get there then. People would think you're an invisible mosh pit. Interrupt a ghost hunting stream, please. That would be amazing. You can go to the old Melbourne jail. You can spend one night in the old Melbourne jail. Oh wait, no, you're not in fucking Melbourne. That might be a bit hard, actually. I don't know. It's the only haunted place in Australia I know, and it's just because it's, you know, supposedly haunted place in Australia. When you die, you want everyone to mosh at your funeral. I want everyone to mosh in my grave before I'm laid to rest. There. It will be a real mosh pit. I've been to a bunch of haunted, like, attraction haunted houses, like actors and stuff, or houses that are supposedly actually have a presence or something. Like the real haunted houses, the tour. Well, tours, I've been on tours too. Gotta find some abandoned places. Oh, you have been to abandoned places, okay. Well, of course they're all poo. It's not real. I went to a house in search of nothing and was so disappointed when I found nothing. Keep up, old dude. You want So Hard to Believe? For... Alright, there's a few different reasons for that though. Are you more for, you want to believe because it would... Like in the school of thought I am, you'd want to believe because it's a good curiosity, and you'd like to think there are things out there we don't know about, or because you want like the comfort of knowing there's something after death. Just interesting, cool. Yeah, that's the way to think about it. Like you'd wish things like Bigfoot and stuff are real as well. Death is death. Once we die, yeah, that's what I believe too. So fucking good, yeah. We can't find us a squash. Alright. Did I get... No objective markers, okay. I just have to figure this out. Oh, hello. spooky ghost appeared in the door as I went through. Quarren and Raptor Squatch hunting show, but buddy show when? As soon as lockdown ends. Or we could just get that Bigfoot game. Or the Rake game that it was based on. But the Rake was just a creepypasta, not like a real... what's it called? Cryptid. Cryptozoology Brothers. You know about cryptozoology? The official term for the study of those kinds of things? Although it's officially defined as the study of unknown animals. Or unknown life forms. Oh my god, what? They keep making up more shit? Who? The crazies. That is what they do. You don't get mad at a carnivore for eating a herbivore. But what specifically, like the Rake? But that wasn't like an actual conspiracy theory. That was just a dumb creepypasta. Those things were always just bad. They were never good. Jeff the Killer, oh my god. He's gonna come get me. Hey, what are these? Interact with these. Feel like I have to get something at the end of each of these corridors on either side. Creepypastas were a mistake. Yeah, I mean... what's my official viewpoint on creepypastas? They were usually terribly written. Most of them absolutely sucked. Like, all of them. But there was something stylistic in them that I enjoyed. Something that ended up going into being used like to inspire things like Doki Doki Literature Club, which obviously became fucking huge. And I don't mind that aesthetic. But the actual stories were atrocious. So it was good for something. Stuff like Crypt TV. I never heard... Wait, is Crypt TV... No, I'm thinking of something else. Which one's Crypt TV? They're mostly Hollywood-esque. Yeah, it sounds familiar. Small studio. What have they done? It sounds so familiar, but I can't place it. Also, if that knuckle crack got picked up, sorry. That was like totally subconscious. I was trying to think of what Crypt TV was, and I was like, my brain was just like, you should crack your knuckles in front of the mic right now. Are they the YouTube people that did like, does like the short horror films? Like the Smiley Man or something like that? Yeah, I think we're thinking of the same thing then. My favorite was it was this show I watched as a kid, like The Birch. As soon as I kill this, you'd think something dead wouldn't be so hard to kill. Hold on. Yes, I was thinking of the looks. Yeah, I was thinking of the right thing. Okay, yeah, I know them. I watched a few of their early ones, but they're not something you're really supposed to binge watch, so I burnt it out pretty quick. Never got to the look-see or probably any of the good ones. But there was a show I loved as a kid. Is there any chance for a... Yes, cool. It's a show I loved as a kid. Except I didn't actually have access to it because it was a exclusive to was it Animal Planet? I think it was Animal Planet, the Foxtel channel. And we never had Foxtel. So the only time I would ever see this show was when I went to my friend's place. We'd watch like his Foxtel late at night. Kind of just well-written creepypastas. Yeah, I think so, yeah. I mean, from what little I've seen of Crypt TV. But, it was a show called Lost Tapes on Animal Planet. It only ran for 3 seasons, but it was a really low-budget sort of horror mockumentary sort of thing. Like, each episode would be split into 2 parts. There'd be the horror story, like the horror short film. And then it'd be broken up by segments of documentary, like interviews with, you know, so-called experts and stuff like that. And also, they'd have excerpts of, not excerpts, like, quick descriptions of real-life animals that actually bear a resemblance to the things described in, like, folk tales, like Bigfoot and stuff. Like, you know, the obvious one is Bigfoot and the actual human-related species called Gigantopithecus that was once actually alive. Like, they actually have the fossil records of it. That show was really cool. It was really low budget, obviously, and it came out like when I was like 10, so just over a year ago. A decade ago. It got kind of ridiculous in the 3rd season when they tried to add like a continuous plot through the episodes with some organization that went after these things. Quarren 11 confirmed. Shit. Found out I'm not supposed to be on Twitch. Mummy says I don't do this. It's very bad. But yeah, they were... Honestly, watching that late at night as a kid with my friend was just fucking dope, man. It's like, it wasn't horror film, like, it, you know, it didn't rely on jump scares or, you know, really dark shit. It was just like, it was just short films of like what would happen if people encountered this monster. It was so cool. So cool for little me. And now I'm obsessed with the stylings of that show. Whenever I think of horror, I always think of sort of the aesthetic that that show went for. Like, whenever I think of horror I think of the aesthetic of that show. Which is probably why I sort of like the aesthetic of creepypastas. They're not interchangeable, but they are somewhat similar. I think more films, TV games need more style. What do you fucking mean? That's a very generic statement. Oh, this... Not a dead end, come on. Like this low budget, what I was saying, this low budget, because it was, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. It's a thing like with video games, like the best graphics are actually not the ones that are most true to life, but the most stylized. It's just, you know, trying to be picturesque or picture realistic is kind of lame and overdone. Nowadays everything is, yeah, copy paste, yeah. So if more things that's, yeah, no, I know what you mean. I agree. But if you ever get a chance to see, I mean, I doubt it. Like, the show ended a long time ago. They ran out of budget quickly. Because it wasn't obviously actually directed at children, but for adults it probably would have been a bit tame and dumb. But, so yeah, it didn't really have a great audience, but I fucking loved it. I've managed to find the first 2 seasons on... I think you can actually buy the seasons on like Amazon or something, but I don't buy Amazon or anything like that, so I don't like to support Amazon. But yeah, I found the first 2 seasons back in the days when I really didn't have any money, and back when pirating was cool, when Pirate Bay was like everyone's like #1 site. I found the first 2 seasons, but I could never find the 3rd season, which isn't the worst. You've got to watch any seasons of Lost Tapes, and it's the first 2. But I'm amazed I found even that. I'm amazed someone actually went through the trouble of archiving that show. I'm so fucking happy they did. And they just achieved something? They made a sound. You'll add it to the wank bank. Oh, hello. More ghosties.
At long last, you have freed me. Now I can finally complete my lord's last request.
It's funny because, that's not funny, but it's interesting because there's this specific sound effect I really fucking like now because I don't really care what happened to you, mate. There's this specific very, like, one sound effect, it's only a couple seconds long, that I first heard used in the... I love the fucking intro to Lost Tape. It's got this awesome intro that just demonstrate the show's style wholly. It's amazing. There's one little sound effect that they used in that intro and sometimes in the episodes that I just can't stop hearing. Every time I hear it since then, I always immediately think of that show. And like, you know, this is something that people mostly gloss over. You know, one sound effect out of 1,000 in that show that would have been used in that show and other medium. But every time I hear that one specific sound effect, wish I could find it. I should find that specific sound effect and use it for my streams. That would be amazing. I gotta do that. One day, when I have more time. Find a way to incorporate that sound effect into my stream. But it's coming up more lately. Keep playing games in my backlog, and it's so amazing how many like low budget games use that sound effect. There must just be like a really cheap one you can find on an archive somewhere. I wonder how I'd even begin to search for it. Got 2 more objectives apparently. Free use sound effects. Oh yeah, no, I do. Yeah, you hear a lot of them all the time. Like, common one is how many games now use the Minecraft water splashing sound effect. I hear that all the time now. I always think of Minecraft. I wonder if this was free or if it's just comes in a cheap pack of horror sounds. Even big budget movies have some really... Yeah. Sometimes. Not always. Obviously. Because they can afford to make their own. License their own. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find that sound effect and bind it to a key. And I've got to find. Or maybe I'll do what we were talking about earlier, like where you can type something in chat and it'll play it. So I could let the chat control it. It's weird because if you have a Foley artist who is passionate, you get really interesting sounds and stories and stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's always funny seeing what Foley artists use to make otherwise very common sounds. Do you mean specifically Foley artists or sound effect artists? Because they actually have kind of a different job. You do custom chat command. I'm gonna do it. I don't know how I'm gonna find it. I don't know how to describe it. I'll probably need to listen to it again. The difference between sound effects artists and Foley artists? Right, so Foley artists are what we call, what's the word, what was it? Fuck. I'm only 1 year out of university and I've already forgot. Diegetic. Foley artists do what we call as diegetic sound, which is sound that is based within the reality of the film. So, you know, music isn't diegetic unless there's a band on screen playing it. That's diegetic, right? So Foley artists specifically do diegetic sounds that realize the the realistic parts of the world. So they have their own Foley studios where they have a whole bunch of, like, they usually have shelves and shelves of props and different types of like material and stuff, and they'll have the film playing in front of them, and they'll record each specific sound sort of in real time. So if you have a horse galloping across the screen, they'll get out coconuts and actually try and mimic the movements of the horse with the coconuts. Whereas sound effect artists, they have their own studio, but it's not used with real props, it's audio auditing software and stuff like that. And they do non-diegetic sounds as well as diegetic sounds that aren't based in very mundane reality. So even though like a laser gun in Star Wars might be considered diegetic, it's also something you probably just won't have the Foley artist do. You'll just get an actual sound effect artist. Does that all make sense? It is cool. So Foley can be pretty fun. I've been in a Foley studio you just keep bringing in random objects and try and manipulating them in the weirdest ways to make sounds. You did some work experience in a Foley studio? Really? When was that? When you were 16. Really? How'd you land that? And what did you do? What did you do exactly? Fuck, this guy's strong. Some program through your school and being interested in music. Being interested in music got you involved in a Foley studio. The Foley artists aren't responsible for music. Wonder if I could get you to help me kill the skeleton. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on, Rattles. You know Aquara, but your advisor. Really? She got you into it somehow. That's awesome. Okay, one of you peoples has to be... Oh, have I got the right spell? Please don't tell me you're all too high level for this spell. Feck. Kind of just turned up and did nothing while Snapper just around you. Yeah, sounds like work experience to me. It's my current internship, sort of. I wish I did it when I was older and actually cared, because you would have learned a lot. Oh yeah. Did you ever get to go inside the actual recording room itself and see, like, what are they called? Oh, I can't remember the name for them. The things they have with the boxes full of different types of material for footsteps, so they'll have a segment of gravel and a segment of sand and a segment of wood, so they could do footsteps for any type of situation that would occur in a film. Day one you did a walking tour but didn't touch anything? No, they wouldn't let you touch anything. No. Feck, where do these ghosts come from? And I can't use illusion on them. Any illusion spells, I think. No. Well, this whole challenge has kind of gotten ruined by this particular dungeon. Can't do anything but try to absorb health. Except there's so many of them. Thick. Yeah, none of this shit is gonna help. Wait, which one's the grip? Do I only have to kill the skeleton? Maybe that's possible. Okay, I only have to kill the skeleton. I could just do that. Just the skeleton. And I can move on. No, ghosts. So close. Running out of mana. This guy's getting weirdly accurate with these spells. Yes, come on. Come on. Wow, this ghost really did just sort of appear behind him at some point. Alright. Let's sell this stuff. Ooh, a helmet. Could use one of those. Beautiful. You look beautiful, mate. Alright. Ah, there's two more. Have they done half of them? Yeah, let me through. Oh boy. You want to bounce? You know what? That's I might end here. I've only done half this dungeon. I'm not gonna get the other half done in 10 minutes, so finish this here and pop on straight over. Cheers to all the watchers, whoever they may be. I kinda want to finish Oblivion up. I was hoping I'd get more done than this. If not next week, then the week after. Otherwise, I might just end it because it's not being that entertaining. It was a dumb challenge. And there's other things I've got ready that I want to do after Oblivion. Just one in particular that I really want to get to if I can. So I'm going to put a limit on Oblivion. But otherwise... more Half-Life on Friday. And then play whatever I want to play. I do want to see if I could finish this, but not if it takes too long. See ya, Hooney. So yeah, more Half-Life on Friday, and then if I feel like it, more of this on Sunday. I've got some shit to do to prepare the game I had planned for after this, so it might take a while if it works at all. So maybe I should do that, and then keep Oblivion as a backup in case it fails. Maybe that would be smarter. I don't know. We'll see what happens next week. Alright. See ya. Anyone who's watching, it's absolutely vital that you now go to Hentai Raptor's channel and watch him stream. He's pretty cute, you know. All the boys come to his yard. So, otherwise, see you then.